It's just so. It's just so embarrassing, you know. I finally had it. It was done. The album. I had recorded all the songs. It was a great mix done by Hallstein. The thing was that I released it on internet, and further on I would like to publish it on vinyl. But for now it's there, and I put it on this Spotify, which is like the biggest streaming service, because I thought that of course I had to have it there. That's where to reach the people. You can also download it on Bandcamp, and in that way I could get some money from it, either from Spotify. I don't think I earn anything, especially now, because I didn't even hype it. I didn't even say it. Should I even say it now on this vlog? If I explain my blunder, I can get away with it. I did it again, you know, because when I released I Am God, an album, but way back in 2000, when was it? 2011. I forgot to mention way back then it was the last wave of printing CDs. So I published this album and made a beautiful cover together with Martin Losvik. So on this I Am God album, I forgot to mention that it actually was mixed and mastered by Hallstein Sandvin, which is very important. It's a catastrophe. How it's totally embarrassing to forget something like that. And now, again, when I released my new album, System Failure, on Spotify, I had to write in there who's playing on the songs. And I forgot to mention that on Shooting Star, the song Shooting Star, Ivar Jørgensen is playing the bass. And so more catastrophic, like it was not only that. No, it was another song, the last song, Ja Love. I forgot to mention, like, it's so important to say that Sunniva, Lotte, Wormsen was playing the flute. And I feel so embarrassed to say, and also I wanted to mention Hallstein Sandvin there, who's been doing the mixing. He made a fantastic job. I gave him some crappy tracks of some really nasty recordings of some very untuned guitars and different instruments, and he put it all together, and it's sounding fantastic. The last song on the album, Ja Love. So it's but I forgot to mention there on Spotify. So I've been a bit like so embarrassing, but I got it all right on Bandcamp. That's like the official publication, then, I guess. I think all the credits are correct there. God damn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope this video will make it up a bit.
One thing you need to do...
What do you mean? You'll be here? No. You'll be over there. I'll see you in your eyes when we talk. Go on.
Jordal or Jordal? Or something else?
Well, we say Jordal. Jordal. However you like. Mohammed Yudachel. However, Jordal. Well, what's my artist name? It's a bit more tricky to, like, RuMuJo, yeah. Or RuMuJo.
Well, I was thinking RuMuJo, yeah.
Oh, so cool. It's a professional studio.
Our guest this week, musician.
Hello.
Traveller. Scandinavia. Many other things. This story is quite a wild ride. Now, Mohammed Yudal.
Good evening.
Did I pronounce it properly?
Good enough.
Good enough. The first question I usually ask. Mohammed Yudal, who do you think you are?
Who I think I am? I'm just a regular, normal dude. I don't know who I think I am. I don't know, man. Normal dude. One of them on this planet.
Now 8 billion of us.
Yeah, 8 billion. Yeah, quite many. So I'm just one of them. We're all different. There's nothing special with me. I know some things, but nothing special. I don't know. Just a normal dude. I am me. I am this unique person. Like we're all unique.
Everyone's unique. Yes, that's also true. Tell me about your childhood.
Yeah, my childhood. I grew up in quite a small town up in Scandinavia, in the north, in the Arctic. My father was a policeman. I grew up in like a very normal home, I believe. My childhood, I had a big brother. He had the biggest music collection that you can imagine. He had all of the music. And me being 3 years younger than him, for me it was like very enjoyable to grow up in that house. At least I had some great music. So, and I grew up in, it was a military base in the town where I grew up. And that was kind of how I, like, the world got into me quite. I understood what was going on in the world quite fast because the war airplanes, they were flying over my childhood home daily. Okay. So I got to learn what the war is, what NATO is, what the Soviet Union is, and all this stuff. So I grew up kind of not enjoying the jet planes so much. So I developed kind of a hatred towards the American military and NATO. For me personally, it was mostly because they woke me up in the mornings. It's really noisy, these planes. And of course, then I grow older and I understand all the economic implications and all the soup around the military. So, yeah, that was my childhood, growing up like with this hatred, actually.
You told me that skateboarding was illegal.
Yeah, think about that. In Europe, this was in the 80s.
It was properly illegal?
It was illegal until 1989, I think. Then they legalized skateboarding. So when I was a kid, I couldn't even have a skateboard. I really wanted a skateboard. But having a police father, he had to implement some sort of order. So I didn't have a skateboard as a kid. And that was a bit traumatic. So, of course, when they legalized it and I grew a bit older, I got myself a skateboard, of course. Same, I couldn't have an electric guitar when I was a kid. I really wanted to play electric guitar. I never got an electric guitar.
Not because they were illegal, though.
No, they were legal, but my father probably realized or figured out that he wouldn't want to have that in his house. It would have been very noisy, I believe. And he's right about that. I would probably have rocked but I got myself a guitar when I grew older. So I think I had quite a good childhood. I'm not complaining about anything. Not even the planes, they helped me think a bit of the world and a bit of politics.
Were you at one point thinking, it'd be great to fly one of those big expensive toys?
It was really cool to be that pilot.
Fancy yourself as Tom Cruise.
Yeah, of course. Very fun for that one person flying it.
Yes.
For the 50,000 that have to listen to this crap. It's not so fun. So I was so excited to start school, first grade. I came there like, wow, gonna have all these people, all these friends, it's gonna be great. Because, yeah, of course, school has been hyped by the grown-ups since I was 4 years old. And then I went to school and it was a bit of a disappointment, actually, the first grade. And I didn't actually enjoy it so much. And I thought, when I started in second grade, it's probably starting now. Now it'll be cool. Yeah. So I went there with my hopes up. Second grade, now will happen something. It was same boring as the first grade. So already there in second grade, I just lost hope on the school system. I didn't want to be there at all. I wanted to play. I wanted to hang out with my friends.
You wanted to skateboard?
Yeah, of course I wanted to skateboard. Instead of sitting there listening to these teachers talking about Jesus and all sorts of nonsense. And I was not happy about school. So I grew up...
But did you do it anyway? Just get along with it, realising, you're probably going to please your parents or something? Or did you actually just give up on it?
No, I was quite behaving nicely. Even though I didn't want to be there, I kind of went there every day. Mm-hmm. I knew that it would be more problematic if I didn't go there. Maybe my parents would get in trouble even if I wouldn't go there. So I went there, not liking it. I went there until I was 16 years old. Mm-hmm. And
yeah. And decided enough already.
I just had to to build up that courage inside of me to actually break out of it. As a young kid, you cannot really do that, but as I grew older, I got the balls to actually just stand by myself, and I
have an opinion on something.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what it is, and then shut up and listen. But what were you dreaming of? I mean, apart from skateboarding and avoiding the jet, I mean, did you have a plan like, oh, I'm going to be a train driver or an astronaut or a doctor or a lawyer or what?
Yeah, I wanted to be a rock star. So I wanted to be a rock star, and I kind of succeeded. I didn't become a rock star though, but I played music. I've been standing on a stage. I've been playing for people, and I've been enjoying it. I'm not a rock star, but I'm a rocker at least.
Well, maybe the star bit's just around the corner.
Yeah.
On that note, let's play the first of your chosen tracks.
Yeah.
RuMuJo. So you can find that on YouTube and on Tidal and on Spotify. RuMuJo, RuMuJo. Check it out because we've got stuff on there. There's plenty more music like what we've been hearing and what we're about here. We've got a minute left.
Yeah.
The future.
The future.
Well, we know that,
it's going to be
We know that
beautiful.
tomorrow is you're going north.
Yeah.
For a bit, but the bigger future.
Bigger future, I see, since I didn't become a rock star yet, I will become a rock star and play on Wembley Stadium, I believe, have 10 more kids, 5 more wives, and plant...
Does Alice know about this?
Yeah, she know who I am. Yeah. So, and just keep planting fruit trees. That's what I am doing on this planet right now. That's my main passion.
Right.
Fruit trees and music and love making.
Excellent.
Cool. I'll take a photo. This, like the hippies. It's playing one of my songs on the radio now. That's cool.